Hey everyone and welcome to the club. Today I'll be showing you how to draw super brains from Plants vs. Zombies. Let's get started at the top of our page with the eyes. So let's move over to the left side of center and draw in a circle. Starting from the top, work our way around to the bottom, and then back up to the top. Now we're going to leave a large gap in the center and draw a slightly larger eye on the right side. So let's step up, draw a larger circle, and back up towards the top. Now we're going to push the pupils out towards the outside. So on the left, draw a circle and color that in black. We'll move over towards the right side and draw the same thing. Now in between the eyes, we're going to draw in the nostril. So we're going to step down slightly and draw an oval angled inwards on the left side. We're going to leave a gap and draw another oval pointing in the opposite direction. And then we'll fill those in black. Now let's move down and draw on the top edge of the mouth. So directly underneath the left eye. Start out here, we're going to curve down and then back up on the right side. Now let's draw on the lower part of the mouth. Starting on the left, we're going to curve down towards the bottom of the mouth and then back up on the right side. We're going to add two teeth up along the top of the mouth. So on the left side, start with two lines coming down and then we'll close off the bottom. We'll do the same thing on the right side. Now we're going to draw three teeth along the bottom. So one directly underneath the left side here. Start with two lines, close it off. And then we're going to draw two teeth side by side on this side here, on the right. Start with two lines, close off the top. We're going to leave a slight gap and draw in the second tooth. Now we're going to add the tongue in behind the teeth. Starting on the left tooth here, we're going to curve up, and then down on the right side. We're going to fill the upper inside area of the mouth in black. Now that we've drawn the face, let's draw on the side of the head. So in the middle, we're going to step up towards the center, start with a point. From this point, we're going to curve across and then up towards the left. We're going to try to line up with the outside edge of the eye. Now on this side, we're going to curve in the opposite direction, curving up and over towards the right. From the top, we're going to curve around the eyes and then pull that in towards the chin. Starting on the left, we're going to go around. Now we're going to pull that in. Let's do the same thing on the right. Starting at the top, we curve out and pull that in. Now let's connect the chin with a curve coming down and then back up. Let's add that swirl on the chin. From the center, we're going to move over towards the right, go up, we'll go over towards the left, come down with a short line, and then back over towards the right. Now we're going to go in and add the edge of the mask. So starting on the left side, we're going to curve over the eye and then in towards the middle. We're going to do the same thing on the right. So let's line this up, curving over the eye and then down towards the right side. We're going to connect these 2 points with a curve, almost like a half circle, coming down and then back up. Now for the lower edge of the mask, we're going to start on the left side. We're going to curve down below the eye. Now we're going to go in between the eye and the nostril, going up and in. We'll round out the top. Come back down on the right side, underneath the eye, and up towards the side of the head. Let's go in and add the hair. From the top corner here, we're going to draw a swirl. We're going to go around, up towards the top. Now we're going to bring this back in and pull it over. Let's layer the hair on the side. So on the inside edge of the swirl, we're going to go out towards the right and pull that down. We'll add another one. From here, curve over, and then down. Now one last time, we're going to pull this in towards the side of the head, going around and then in. From here, we're going to step back out, curve down, then in towards the side of the head. Now let's move over towards the left side. On the side of the swirl, we're going to come down, pull that in towards the side of the head. We'll do that one more time. Now that we've drawn the head, let's work our way down the body. I'll start with the upper edge of the chest first. From the bottom corner of the chin, we're going to come down and curve in. Do the same thing on the right, coming down and then pulling that in. Let's draw on the side of the body. From this end of the chest, we're going to step out, curve in, and then pull that down. Do the same thing on the right side. Now let's connect the bottoms with a curve, coming down in the middle, and then back up. We'll step up and draw the top edge of the belt. Let's add 2 pouches on the belt. So on this side, we're going to draw 2 lines side by side. We'll do the same thing on the right. And then in the center, we're going to draw a small black dot. Now in the center of the chest, we're going to draw in the large symbol. So just below the chin, we're going to step down, draw a circle. I'm going to draw a slightly smaller circle on the inside, leaving a little trim along the outside perimeter. Now I want to add a simple brain texture on the inside. So we start on the left, we're going to do a swirl, coming around and then up. Now from here, on the inside, we're going to go in the opposite direction, going around and then in. Start at the top of the swirl, going around and in. And then from the inside, we're going to curve around and then back up. Now we're going to draw on the edge of the cape. From the side of the chest here, we're going to curve down and then in towards the symbol. And the same thing on both sides. Let's add in the shoulders. So right where the head meets the body, we're going to go out with a short line on both sides. And we're going to curve down and in towards the bottom of the chest. Now let's draw on the arms. From the bottom corner of the chest, I'm going to curve out and then down towards the wrist. Do that on both sides. Now back on the left side, we're going to round out the thumb with a small half circle. At the end of the thumb, we'll draw a bracket. Now let's add 3 fingers. At the bottom of the thumb, we're going to come down around the bracket and go up. We're going to come back down, go across, and then up. And then the third finger, we're going to go out, up about halfway up the arm. Go out, and then start to pull that in. From here, we're going to draw on the edge of the glove. We're going to curve in and then down. Now we want to show the arm tucked in behind the glove. So from this corner, we're going to step in, curve up, and in behind the shoulder. Let's do the same thing on the right side. Starting with the thumb, a half circle, then we'll draw a bracket. At the bottom of the thumb, we're going to come down and then back up around the bracket, step down again, go across and then up. And then the third finger, we're going to go up about halfway up the arm to the same height as we have on the left. And we're going to curve in and then down towards the inside of the arm. Now for the arm, we're going to start from the shoulder, we're going to step down, curve out, and then tuck that in behind the glove. Let's add some details to the glove. So we're going to draw a triangle on this fist, straight line going across. Now we're going to go up towards the center point. Now we're going to do the same thing on the right. We're going to add a couple points on the outside edge of the glove. From this corner, we're going to step down, we're going to angle in, and then angle back out. Do that one more time. Do the same thing on the right. Starting from the top, we'll step down. On the right arm, I want to add some torn edges. So right out here on the outside of the arm, we're going to wiggle a line going across, and then we'll wiggle that back towards the outside. Let's do one smaller one just below it. Now let's continue working down with the legs. I'm going to start in the hips. On the left side, I'm going to curve in and then down towards the middle. We're going to leave a small gap in the middle here. Do the same thing on the right side. We'll close off the bottom with a straight line. Now let's draw the inside edge of the leg. Starting from the left, we're going to curve out and then down. Doing the same thing on the right. On the left side, we're going to draw a torn up edge of the pant. So we're going to go up, and then down. And we'll curve out and up towards the hip. On the right side, we're going to just round this out. We're going to curve down and then back up, and then connect this with the hip, going up and then in. Now we're going to tuck the leg in underneath the pant. From this corner, we're going to step in, curve down, and then in. We're going to round out the heel, rounding it out, and then going back up. Let's draw on the ball of the foot. We're going to come down and back up towards the toes. Now we're going to layer in the toes. From here, we're going to draw a C shape. We're going to draw 2 more toes on the side. So from the top, we're going to curve around, back in, And we'll do that one more time. In between the first and second toe, we're going to curve the top of the foot, going up and then pulling that across. Now we're going to step back to create an overlap. We're going to curve in and up underneath the pant. Now on the right side, we're going to add a boot. So we're going to start with the top edge of the boot. From this corner, we're going to step up. We're going to draw an oval around the base of the leg. Then from the inside, I'm going to curve in and then down towards the heel, towards the same height as we have on the left. Let's round out the bottom of the boot, coming down and then back up. We're going to round out the top of the foot, go up, and then we'll pull that down. From the outside of this oval, we're going to draw a straight line coming down towards the top of the foot. Let's thicken up the sole. So we're going to take this curve and just duplicate that right up above. Now we're going to add 2 points on the side of the boot. Starting up here, we're going to come in, back out. We'll draw one more. Now I'm going to tear up the edge of the pant just above the boot. So starting up here, we're going to go up, and then down. The final thing we're going to do is add the cape in the behind. So underneath this first finger, I'm going to curve down and out on both sides. Now we're going to connect those 2 points with the curve going in behind the legs. Let's start on the left, come down and in between. Now on the right, we're just going to curve that back up towards the outside, and that's pretty much it. There we have it. There's Super Brainz from Plants vs. Zombies. I hope you enjoyed today's lesson. Make sure you subscribe and send me your requests in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you again soon.